Okay, Greg Garza, originally from Dallas, Texas, but I've been a gypsy pretty much my whole entire life with the profession I'm in. So, originally from Dallas. I mean, I started the game when I was probably about 4 years old. It's always been something I've been very passionate about. I would probably say I became really serious when I was about 11, 12 years old, when I had the opportunity to move to Brazil to start training in a team there, Sao Paulo FC. And a Brazilian coach actually took me there on trial when I was about 11, 12 years old, ended up staying, and those were the first 2 years of my career in Brazil as a 12-year-old kid. And that's where it all started, to be honest. So it was a huge culture shock for me. I did have the ability and was fortunate enough to travel with my mom for the first year and a half, and that was a big help to have her by my side. But I mean, I was the regular American kid that was playing a Game Boy every single day, Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. I think without those 2 years that I had in Brazil, I wouldn't be where I am today, because that's really where I learned the basics of really having a skillful mind on the field, but also made me the person and have that extra drive to be where I wanted to be in life. I think the very first game that we had against New York Red Bull and Bobby Dodd was probably one of the most exciting games I've ever played as a professional. I think the atmosphere at that game was just breathtaking. Man, I'm a big writer. I love writing. Yeah, I love writing. Getting out my computer, just typing up some papers. I really love poetry. That's definitely something that's always been with me. I'm a man of faith, so I love poetry that has to do with a lot of faith. Really thankful and grateful for the position I'm in, and I think the best way to explain it is me being on the platform I am to show that to the public. And I mean, every once in a while I'll put something out there, but everything for me is definitely thanking God to put me in the position I am today. I have a lot of tattoos. Probably one of the most important ones is a gypsy woman. I always explain to people that we're gypsies, and we're also pawns on a chessboard. We're moved pretty easily, and we can be moved around pretty easily. That's the business side of it. But at the same time, the most sacrifices of this sport is definitely family. You have kids, you have a wife. I mean, I have 2 kids, I have a wife, and they put up with me wherever I go. They follow me, they follow my dream, and they live the exact same dream that I do. So. Okay, sweet, dude. All right. Man, every tattoo for my life, within my life, is a story. I mean, first off, number 4, that's the number I've always wanted as a professional soccer player. I have a lot of gypsy woman. I'm a big part of the Humane Society. I was a big part of the Humane Society in Tijuana and San Diego. Now here in Atlanta as well. Captain America, wife's name, first kid's name, dog name, 2 little guys' footprints. I think probably one of the first ones I had when I was 16, it was a bet that I made with my parents the first day I would become a professional, was this one. It means Si Deus quiser. It's written in a bit of Arabic font, but it means Si Deus quiser. It's in Portuguese. It's God's will, if God wants. And I think for me, everything in life, I think that has really been, me definitely being a man of faith, just really whatever God's will is, and I'll be on that path. And fortunately, He's taken me to many different places. I speak 3 different languages, gotten to know probably over 40 different countries in the world, and lived in the most beautiful places in the world as well. So I think for me, I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for everything I have today.